guys, welcome back to the channel, and here I am doing a little bit of off-road with the new X-ADV from Honda, the 2021 model. And I'm not gonna do nothing special, just a little bit cruising around, because it's been raining, the floor it's muddy. I don't want to get all dirty because I don't have the proper equipment. I'm on my everyday ride equipment, so the motorcycle it's brand new, and I just want to show you that if you want with an X-ADV you can enjoy a little bit of off-road. So let me go find a place to talk to you about the specs, and after that we're gonna hit the tarmac. And I found this place to bring you the X-ADV, the scooter adventure from Honda, the 21 model, which has a new design, more aggressive, with more geometric shapes. It weighs a little bit less than the other one. It has more power, and the electronic, it is a little bit different from the previous model. When I say a little bit, it's very different from the previous model. You can find this motorcycle in 4 colors. This black and red, which is or red and black, whatever. It's more red and black, which goes well with the colors of my channel. But you have also blue, the black one, and a pearl version. If we take a closer look at here on the front, as you can see, it's a more aggressive design. The headlights and even this windscreen. And this windscreen, it's a little bit taller than the previous model, and it's situated a little bit more up front. But the main thing is those, I think it's 4 centimeters taller. That makes all the difference, especially for big riders like me, 1.85 meters. It really protects the wind. It doesn't anymore hit my helmet. It goes on top of the helmet, which is nice. One thing I don't like, it is manually adjusted. If you want to adjust it down, it's easy with one hand while riding. If you want to put it up, you have to stop the motorcycle and put it up, because with one hand it's a little bit more difficult. That's the only thing that I have to complain, let's say, about this windscreen. Then we have end guard protection. You have LED everywhere, okay? The blinkers are LED, and you have the famous Honda emergency stop system, which means whenever you do a hard stop, it will automatically engage the 4 blinkers, the 2 on the front and the 2 on the rear. Like I said, LEDs, and you have this here on the headlights. It says X-ADV, and it is lighted, which is a nice little detail that makes the motorcycle more exclusive. If we continue to go down on the specs, the suspensions, we have the Showa 41 millimeters diameter with adjustment with preload and extension, a course on 153 millimeters, 2 discs 296 millimeters with a clipper with 4 pistons, ABS, spoke rims, aluminium spoke rims. The tires are tubeless, 120 70 R17, the Bridgestone Batlex. And if you go look in the rear, we have here storage capacity of 22 liters underneath the seat, with a USB Type-C socket where you can charge a phone or whatever you want to charge. All the lights are full LED. The suspension has a course of 150 millimeters. You have a swing arm, 1 disc 240 millimeters with a clipper with 1 piston. Of course, you have the parking brake. The rims are also spoke rims in aluminium. The tires are tubeless tires, 160/60 R15. Again, the Bridgestone Batlex tires. Now we're gonna take a look at the sole of this motorcycle. And it's on the sole of this motorcycle that the things are also changed a little bit. This motorcycle is a little bit more energetic from the previous model, and I will explain you why. Because it's the relationship of the gears. First to third they are shorter, 4 to 6 they are a little bit longer. What this means is on the first gear, on the low gears, you have that feeling that the throttle is more responsive, and then on the higher gears it's adjustable for you to have the better mileage and the more comfortable ride with the motorcycle. That's one of the changes of the motorcycle. The engine, it's a 2 cylinders, liquid cooled, 745 cc's, which has 58.6 horsepower at 6,750, 69 newtons at 4,750, DCT clutch, it's a 6 gearbox, and it's Euro 5 compliance. Another important detail that changed on this motorcycle, it's the seat height. It's 820 millimeters, but it's much easier to get on top of this motorcycle. As I'm going to show you right now. Don't forget, I'm on the side stand at the moment, and look, even with the side stand, doing this on this new X-ADV, it's much easier than on the previous model. It all has to do with the design of the seat. I'm not the engineer, but the only thing that you guys have to worry, it's much easier. And I'm with the central stand, okay? If I remove the central stand, my leg will touch the floor, I will have a lot of clearance, so, but I'm not going to remove the central stand. Underneath my legs, or between my legs, I have a 13.5 liter tank, which this motorcycle should spend around the 4.5, 5 liters. It's going to depend how you ride. So you're talking about 250 to 280 kilometers range with the motorcycle. Total weight of the motorcycle, 236 kilograms. It's not a light motorcycle, but it's very maneuverable in the middle of traffic. It's a city motorcycle that you can bring to a landscape like this, off-road, and enjoy it because of the new configurations that the motorcycle has, where you configure everything and you are on total control of every detail of the motorcycle if you want. But if you don't want, I'm going to talk to you right now about this beautiful TFT screen that we have here on front of us. So it's the same one that you can find on the Forza and on the Africa Twin, and it has all the things that you need, all the information that you need. You have the RPMs, you have the speeds, you have the fuel level, you have the riding modes, which are 5 on this motorcycle: standard, rain, gravel, sport, and user. The first 4 are pre-configured. User, you can configure. I will show you in a while. Gear indicator, and underneath here on this gray area you have lots of information like total kilometers, average, the date, trip A, the kilometers on trip A, trip B, then consumption, then you can have the range, you can have lots of information that you can configure, and I will show you in a while how it is done. And then we have the Christmas tree on the side with the blinkers, the traction control, the ABS and everything. Let me just check something. Okay, the blinkers, they do blink on different positions on the dashboard, which I like very much. And these buttons here, I'm going to talk to you while riding. I'm just going to show you how the dashboard works. Another thing that changed on this motorcycle, and just noticed now, it's that handbrake. Before it was on this position, and now it's here on the handlebar, and that gave you the possibility to have a little bit storage here. It's a small storage, but it is here. One thing that you have to take in mind, it's that it doesn't lock electronically, so whenever you leave the motorcycle, please remove everything you have on this storage compartment. Again, the same start button that you have on the Forza 750, the same fuel and seat buttons that you have on the Forza 750, and on this side I'm going to go to the menu where I have to press this button all the way to the right, and I am in the configuration menu. So I have functions, screen, general and assistance, and on each menu I have options like riding mode, so the first one, and here is where I configure the riding modes for the users. So I can configure the engine power, the engine brake, how the gears work on the DCT, the traction control, and the ABS. So all these configurations I can do, and I use it on the user mode. Okay, this is the shifting point. It indicates whenever you want to shift. You can set it to whatever RPMs you want. Turn lights automatic cancellation. So when you put the turn light, it automatically cancels after a few times, after a few seconds. And reposition of the trip A automatic. So every time you stop the motorcycle, it resets the trip A information. Then you have economic mode, which I'm not going to connect. Then you have screen, where you have 4 types of screen: circular, bars, analog, and digital. So I'm going to put in circular now. they have the same information, it just changed the way it looks. Then you have the brightness, you have 8 levels or auto, I'm going to leave it auto, and you have the background where you have 3 choices, black, white and metallic or automatic. I'm going to leave it automatic, which basically means whenever you go under a tunnel or something, it will change for the dark one. Whenever you leave the tunnel, it will go to the brightest one. Favorite information, it's where you set all that information that I said it was on the lower end of the screen, where you can set all the information you want. If you don't want the total kilometers here, you want something else, you put something else on that position. So I'm not going to configure everything, I'm just telling you that you can do that. User password, I'm not going to change anything. Then you can set the date and hour, units, language, reset everything, and you can pair it with Bluetooth on the system, so you can answer and receive calls on the motorcycle on the screen, which is very nice. Okay, then assistance, it's maintenance, equipment, and all those informations. So, and then we exit the menu. Something that I don't like very much on this motorcycle, it always resets to the standard riding mode. If you are riding on sport or whatever it is, you disconnect the bike. Whenever you connect it again, it resets to standard, which I think it shouldn't happen. It should stay on the last mode that I was riding. But I don't know if it is possible to configure that. I haven't experienced the menu full detail, but it's something that I already didn't like on the Forza, and I still don't like on this one. Finally, I want to talk about the packs that this bike offers. It's 3, it's style, adventure and travel. Or you can put the things that come on the packs, you can put them individually on the motorcycle as you want. So we are talking about the foot packs for the rider, the crash bars, the auxiliary lights, heated grips, hand guards, wind deflector, and of course the side bags and the top case. You can also personalize here the covers for your legs. You can personalize the handbar, all its things, the oil caps with details from X-ADV. So there are a lot of things that you can do to put this bike to your taste. One final thing before we hit the road, don't forget my partnership with CarTrack, which it's a GPS for your motorcycles. It only works here in Portugal, unfortunately, but the service is good, and I tested it and it works fine. I have a partnership with them, which gives you 1 month free if you are interested on that partnership. Please, I'll leave a link on the description below. And now your friend is going to ride this motorcycle on the road for you. And here I am on the tarmac with the motorcycle, where I think it's where it will be used like 85% of the time. So by everyone, unless you are more an off-road guy. But if you are an off-road guy, it's not this one that you will buy. This is a everyday scooter. Let's call it scooter, and that gives you the ability to go a little bit off-road. But it's more for the everyday commute, because the motorcycle, it is a big major improvement from the previous model, and the design, it's something extraordinary. It's that only Honda brings you something like this. I like this motorcycle, I like this windscreen, I like that it's the DCT, I like the riding modes, I even like the comfort of the motorcycle. Even myself being a tall guy, 1.85 m and everything, it is comfortable enough. So there are lots of positive things about this motorcycle for you to like. But let's start with a big improvement, at least for us tall guys, which is this wind protector or windscreen, which now it's a little bit farther, a little bit taller, and it makes all the difference when riding. Especially the wind does not hit my helmet anymore. Of course not at these speeds, but at higher speeds we feel that difference. And it's one of the major things, and I think it's a really good improvement. Of course, the most important thing is the engine, blah blah blah, but okay. Then I'm talking about the little details that also make the difference. Then we have the mirrors. They have good visibility, 80% for each side. They have the shape that I like. They do shake a little bit, but it's very perceptible what it is coming behind you, and you can even see what brand it is. It's a Volkswagen. Let me see. Yeah, Volkswagen. See? Okay, just to show you that even it shakes a little bit, you can see whatever. You have hand guards on this model. On this one, because it's hand guards and heated grips and all those things that they have on the packs, which is the Style Adventure and Urban pack, you can put individual on the motorcycle. So this one has hand guards. Here adjustments. You have adjustments on both levers. In this case brakes, okay, because it's a scooter, so this one is brake, this one is brake also. Then you have all the buttons here. You have this one, it's the plus to gear up, this one is the minus to go gear down. Passing lights, then the modes where you can change the riding mode. Look, I'm standard, I press mode, I'm on rain, then I'm on gravel, which I'm not, then I'm on user mode, which we configured before, and then we are back on sport mode and standard mode. So we're going to leave it on standard. We have a function button which turns on and turns off the daylight, a horn, blinkers left and right, hazard lights. Like I said, it has the emergency stop system from Honda. On this side we have the kill switch, we have the drive button and the button to choose between manual and automatic drive. So if you press this button, you'll see that here where it says now it's an M, if you press again it's a D, which means drive and manual. Basic, that's it. Difference between drive and manual, as it's supposed to be. Drive, it's automatic, the bike decides everything for you. Manual, you decide whenever you want the gears to go up and down. So I'm gonna put manual, I'm in 5th gear. So if I want to go down, I press this button and I'm in 4th gear. If I want to go up, I press this button and I'm in 5th and 6th gear, and so on, so on. One thing that the DCT has, and it's the same on the Forza and the Africa Twin, is if you slow down, the bike automatically decreases gears for you, so it doesn't stall. Basically, it is like that. Even if it is automatic, if it is in manual, the bike does that for you. If you are on drive mode, which is automatic, I'm sorry, you can also use the plus and minus button to shift gears whenever you want and not be depending on the motorcycle. So I'm riding, if I want to decrease one, I just press the minus and I decrease the gear, and now I can use the buttons even while I'm on driving or driver or automatic mode with this DCT. Like I said, 1st, 2nd and 3rd gear are very short gears which give you that feeling of acceleration on the motorcycle, and then you have 4th, 5th and 6th, which give you, it's more for cruising and enjoying the ride. See, now I'm on 6th gear, I'm enjoying the ride, but I can reduce one gear, I reduce another one. Woo! And he automatically changed for 4th whenever he decided it is time to change for 4th gear. It's around the 6,000 RPMs. I'm using this dashboard, which is I already showed you how you can change the dashboards on whatever you want. Things I will not be doing with this motorcycle. The motorcycle is brand new. It came to my hand with 0 kilometers. It has now 31 kilometers. So the tires, they are not in the proper, they are still with that, I don't know how to say it in English, but with that special material that comes with the tires. The brakes didn't settle yet, and the engine, as you expect, it is on the engine, but it is not loosened enough. So I will not do any braking tests with this motorcycle, and I will not do like high speeds and everything, because I will try to respect the maintenance on the motorcycle and not be crazy with the motorcycle. In the future, if I have the possibility to to ride the same motorcycle with more kilometers and the brakes have settled a little bit more, then we'll talk about top speeds on the motorcycle, but it will not be today. Today I just want to talk to you about this engine and this DCT, which is one of the best things that Honda has ever invented. I just love the DCT on these Honda motorcycles. This new engine, like I said, it's a little bit more powerful than the previous one, not that much more powerful, but now it's Euro 5, and with these riding modes it becomes more pleasurable. Ooh, here we go, baby. 125, 120, 130 without being full throttle. And I'm not pushing the motorcycle that much, okay? I'm 3000 RPM, okay? 6th gear, 3000 RPM. I'm not even pushing the motorcycle. And we can go at this nice speeds. All this because of the engine, of course, because the motorcycle is very well designed. It is, like I said, it's 236 kilograms. It's not lightweighted, but let me just do something like this in the middle of traffic. If it is an everyday commute, you can go like this, and go your commute to work without any problem. As you can see, the bike is very responsive and it's narrow enough to go in the middle of traffic, and you can go a little bit fast if you want, but usually I don't go this fast in the middle of traffic. I just did it to show you how this motorcycle behaves. The riding position, it's nice. It's good that I have two positions. I have the 90 degrees and I can stretch my legs if I want. Even if me being a tall guy, it is comfortable enough. Talking about comfortable, the seat is really wide. It's really wide, okay? I have a big ass and the seat, it covers all my ass. It is comfortable. I could do a really nice commute on this motorcycle. A commute, and it's a big commute, not a small commute to work, but I can do 200 kilometers on this motorcycle, and I'm pretty sure I won't be tired or bored or everything. My arm position, it's the standard arm position. I do like it. Something that I would do on this motorcycle, it's put the extra foot pegs for the rider, especially if you are those kind of riders that like doing off-road. It will help you a lot. So I cannot exemplify on this motorcycle because I do not have that extra, but take that in mind. If you want this motorcycle and if you like doing a little bit off-road, buy the extra foot pegs for the rider. Okay, wonderful. Like I said, we have here a storage compartment. I'm just looking at the motorcycle again, where you can store stuff. It doesn't close electronically, but it's there, it's storage compartment. You have the handbrake here. So basically this is it. It responds really well, turn signals, and see if no one is coming, and we're gonna go this side. Maybe I'll do some braking tests here. I don't have anyone behind me. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah. It's good. Yep. It's good. I just have to pay attention because this is a fast lane. I don't want to have any problems. But the brakes work, but like I said, it's not at the 100% level yet. It has 38 kilometers at the moment, the motorcycle. So let me do something like this. So you guys, just a little bit, okay? I'm not gonna do too much, just a little bit. I'm on a straight position and no wind annoying me on the head, which is something that I love very much. Woo! Okay, we have a radar up front, 80 kilometers an hour, so I know where it is. It's right over there. So we're gonna slow down a little bit, and we're gonna change to sport mode. 75 kilometers. The radar is there. We're going slow, so there is no problem. And I'm gonna put on manual, decrease 1, And you see, you really can have fun with this motorcycle. 150 without any problems, and there is a lot of more range to reach with the motorcycle, but I don't need to. If you want to see the top speed of a motorcycle, please go to your local dealership and do it at your own risk. Having said this, guys, I think I finished my review here of this beautiful X-ADV, the 2021 model. Just let me be careful here because the tires are not in the perfect condition, and also I've been in the mud, but woohoo! Really nice. I have traction control at minimum. ABS, okay, let me go back to standard, I don't care. I'm not gonna do some crazy stuff, so I'm just enjoying. Well, we're gonna stop on this red light. I really hope that you liked this review of the X-ADV 2021. Please don't forget, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you receive my future videos, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye!